What's your name again?
That's the first question.
Vanna White.
No. Can I buy a vowel, please? Okay, these will just be toss-up questions. Obviously, whoever can get to it first will get to it first. I have clues as needed to help you along if, the memory starts to lapse and you can't quite recall these.
I'm trying to say,
The little parts out.
Are there,
Oh, no, no parts
are
on
there
their own.
prizes?
Yeah.
There are prizes.
Oh, all right.
You speak your
Okay.
language.
To begin, we'll start out with some easy ones here.
I know that one.
To begin with, during the war years, women could not find what?
Nylon.
which war?
I should have forgotten, these are old farts.
And I'm one of the younger ones.
As it turns out, nylons is not correct.
No, that's good.
Cigarettes.
The answer is men.
So it's good answer, but not quite.
Where's my,
A little hint on that, draw the line somewhere.
Panties without elastic.
Yeah.
With elastic, rather.
clean panties?
Oh, wait a minute.
No?
There's grandchildren here now.
It's
Men would try to get them on the black market.
Cigarettes.
Women
Shoes.
Mom, you were closest in
What
here,
was
work on that just a little
What
bit.
did she
What was
say?
that?
Underwear without
Sand.
elastic.
She said nylon.
Nylon hose.
Candy bars.
Pantyhose.
Silk stockings.
There we go.
Let's hear it for the old guy.
I paid $3 for a pair.
Kurt.
I did the war.
Kurt, do I get any points because I'm the oldest
I
guy?
got you marked down here, you get brownie points for
All
that.
right.
But I led you into that.
Okay,
You wouldn't have
back
known.
in the 40s.
It was a kitty.
Back in the 40s.
Okay.
One of the
Oh, I was-
briefest clothing fads was,
In the
White
40s?
butt. Saddle shoes.
back in the 40s, one of the briefest clothing fads
Poodle
was...
skirts.
Mini skirts.
No.
The suits with the...
There we go.
I was there. I was there. Son.
That's two for the good guys. right?
And he's an outlaw.
All right, Joe, take that back.
Okay, keeping on the war years theme, and this would be World War II.
Thank you.
During those war years, one of the most popular women's hairstyles was inspired by
Buffon,
Jackie Kennedy.
Kennedy.
No.
war years.
H boys.
A beehive.
No.
Where were they during those years?
I
I'm
know.
not sure.
Mamie
They
Eisenhower.
weren't in fashion.
Bangs.
Inspired by, not the style.
I said
it's
Mamie
inspired
Eisenhower.
by.
Say that's right.
That's unfortunately not right.
Betty
Other
Grable.
than it was sometimes called a peekaboo.
Oh, Lana
Veronica
Turner.
Lake.
Lana Turner.
Veronica Lake.
No, no.
Veronica Lake.
He's right. He's right. He's
Yep.
right.
Oh, we should have given him buzzer.
3-1, Joel.
2-1.
Three.
2-1. 2-1. I know you can't keep track at this age. but- Okay, back in the 70s, we'll skip forward to the 70s. now.
Oh, I was having babies.
What happened to the 50s?
In the 70s, which child was seen sneaking into another house late at night?
Toby.
My son told me. Good answer. Good answer.
And, for extra bonus points, why?
To visit his girlfriend.
Ah.
Is that the right answer?
Oh, yeah.
I never heard of that. Hold it.
They had it in bed.
That's an inside question.
Back in the 40s again,
All right.
Go.
GIs loved to read what?
Esquire.
Yeah, right.
Playboy.
No, it was.
Yeah, I'm with Nancy on that one.
Okay, letters from home.
Esquire. He said
Letters, oh, that, letters from home,
A
that's a
little
good
hint,
one.
he always got the short end of the stick.
What the hell is
Oh,
that?
it was a cartoon. It was a cartoon.
Yeah, G.I.
Oh, Beatles or Beatles?
No,
Beetle Bailey.
no.
Dick
He was
Tracy.
considered more depressing than Beetle Bailey.
Sad sack.
Oh,
1948.
Hold it, you got a beer and I don't.
Good year, good
That's a
year.
good point. Dom,
Yeah.
Uncle Ray needs a beer. Can you
Beer
take
in.
take care of him there for
I'll
you?
do it. I'll do it.
All right. In 1948,
I met Joe.
oh,
Get something
We got
in-
married.
something
Was that
in
the
here.
newest items in drugstores
Something in here, that
were,
was just a glare.
Colored
Prophylactic.
condom.
Rubbers.
no, they weren't new. However, they were lightweight,
Jared?
Go on.
Lightweight kind.
Falsies.
With holes in
You
them.
was
Lightweight.
In drugstores, you said?
the newest items in drugstores in 1948 were
1948.
Lightweight.
Lightweight.
and good reading became more accessible.
Reader's
Reader's
Oh, no, contracts.
What was the last one? Readers got
Reading became more accessible.
acceptable.
Accessible.
Or accessible.
No, reading has never been acceptable.
At least not this time.
Accessible.
48.
Comic books?
No.
No,
Getting close.
no, not a comedy.
The
What are
big,
those-
big books of the.
Those little things
No,
that
they
you,
were before
Not big,
that.
little ones, they
No,
were
they were
before that.
before that.
You're very close. I can see you working on it here.
8 pagers.
well, that's what I said,
He didn't like that.
the ones that you, it looked like a movie if you went.
No, no,
Yes.
that was way before.
The answer for folks was paperback books.
Oh, and I read them all the time. Could I get points for that?
No,
I'll give you a point, Aunt
We're not talking about
Nancy.
the ones with pictures in them.
Back in the 50s,
50s.
when a guy gave a girl his ring, she, what?
Wednesday.
put out.
Wednesday.
Put out.
Do I get 2 points for that?
She wore it on a chain around her neck. You wish.
Second clue, it was
Pre-engaged.
changed to match outfits.
It was what? To what?
Changed to match outfits.
Match up.
Oh,
Hoodray.
school sweater.
Food ring.
Sport, your letter
That's the
sweater.
class
Back in,
ring.
back in
No,
the
listen.
50s, when a guy gave a girl his ring, she, what? And it was changed to match outfits.
Put it around her, chain
I
around her
said
neck.
that.
She
I
went
wore it on, wore it on
crazy
the
because they
chain.
were going steady.
She
Finally.
changed to match outfits.
She changed.
It was changed to match outfits.
I said.
What she
moving,
did
that
was
the-
changed to match outfits.
Yeah, did that.
I can't
I don't
imagine.
know.
Third clue, it made the ring smaller.
Or put tape around it, colored thread.
Angora, wool yarn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I never did
never
that.
heard
That
of
was, that was.
That's
did
a
that.
fake question.
That was tight.
Ooh.
Did that in the 90s.
Ooh, many of my
Okay.
friends did that.
Oh.
Joe, we get up with the ring you gave the girl, she put it in her nose.
So that is,
You ran out of thread, didn't you?
you banging?
Yeah, you brought her, you baby.
Back in the 60s,
I left for a straight
Straight
shot.
You still owe me one though.
Okay.
It's coming up.
back in the 60s, which child accepted a dare to sneak into a teacher's desk and try his chewing tobacco?
Kurt Leslie.
Say that again, Kurt.
Back in the 60s, which child accepted a dare to sneak into a teacher's
We
desk
have no
and
idea.
try
Our
his
kids
chewing
didn't tell
tobacco?
us this stuff.
Exactly.
I have no
Never heard of
idea
that.
either. I can't imagine.
No one's got that one?
In 1916, Joel.
Okay,
Gotta be Kurt Leslie.
do we go ahead and reveal? I guess we
Yeah.
have to.
Reveal.
We give up.
You
What
gotta
would be
give
your
clues.
darling daughter Karen?
It was awful. I know she tried to hypnotize her friends, but I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
This is with Mr. Benedict.
Who knew?
Uncle Ray, aren't you glad it's your kids?
That
Got
darling.
bigger hair, Bigger hair?
Look
Bigger
at
hair?
him laughing over there.
Okay,
It was
as
news
of
to me.
1957,
1957. that's
People
after-
could no longer buy, what?
1956 automobile.
Well, they had deals going on in
Yeah.
57 roads.
57, they couldn't buy.
Hint, the new ones were slower. Actually, that's wrong. The new ones were faster.
DeSoto convertibles.
Yeah, the new ones were faster.
TV.
I was getting slower when I was typing
Yeah, I'm
this.
sure.
Computers?
Typewriters?
No. 78 RPM records.
Oh,
That's a good question.
It is.
That's a
Yeah,
good
it became
Dumb.
45.
Yeah,
45.
that's a good.
Back in 1953,
was going down.
the craze sweeping the nation was
What year? 53?
1953.
The twist.
Elvis.
The twist. No, not the twist, that was before.
Chevy
after
Checker.
that.
Chevy
Oh,
Checker.
Oh, the twist.
no, I said that already.
Well, I didn't hear you. I'm
The
sorry.
stroll.
Back in 1953, the craze sweeping the nation was,
I had a bunch
Getting
of
out
kids,
the
I didn't know
sewer.
what was going on.
Yeah, getting
Clue?
out of the circle.
there was a star in the middle.
Oh,
Dallas.
that was Milton Berle.
A new
Oh,
flag.
Texaco, the Milton
Finally-
Berle show?
Final clue, it was originally called Crisscross.
Originally called what?
Scrabble.
Put that one in there just for you, Mom.
I'm glad I got it.
Unfair, unfair.
That's okay, you got one, I guess it's me.
I still got 4 points.
On the
No, you
road in
don't.
1950, a commander was a,
Say it again, please.
on the road in 1950, a commander was a,
Automobile.
Truck.
Close.
Obviously wasn't the
Oh.
airplane,
No, it was an automobile.
right? A twin
Jeep?
commander.
General Motors.
well, General Motors could have made it, I couldn't be sure.
A Ford Commander.
No, Ford is not GM.
Well, who knew?
A Chevy,
wagon?
Commander.
Camaro.
It cost new $2,086.
19 what?
1950.
50?
Final clue?
American Motors.
Studebaker. There we go.
Oh,
Right.
I was getting there. That was my next.
We didn't get it.
You're still with the Henry J, for God's sake.
That's what I couldn't think of, I was gonna say that.
Which child, while driving around with a friend, suddenly found themselves 3 hours from home and curfew drawing near?
Karen.
Be any of us.
That's gotta be in that.
No. Which child?
Karen.
What year?
Doesn't say.
What year?
Doesn't say. Which child, while driving around with a friend, suddenly found themselves 3 hours from home with curfew drawing near?
We didn't have curfew, it could have been ours.
I still.
I don't know what curfew means.
I can't imagine.
Anybody give up?
Yeah.
That would be Renee.
Tell me about it. He said he was in some place called Crivets. Crivets?
Service, yeah.
Who lived?
With their friends.
You talked to them?
Nobody knew.
You must have talked.
That little whip.
After its debut, next question. After its debut in 1954, Telfal
What?
became better known as,
Say again.
What was that word?
after its debut in 1954, Telfal, spelled T-E-L-F-A-L,
Teflon. Teflon.
Teflon.
Teflon, there we go.
I got one on you.
Oh.
You gotta enunciate a little bit because my hearing aid is turned down.
Back in the 50s,
Yes.
you stopped paying elbow tax when you,
Stop using your elbow.
Read 65.
back in the 1950s, you stopped paying elbow tax when,
Elbow.
You stop drinking.
You quit using macaroni.
I like that reasoning.
You
got
quit.
better.
He just
You got-
did could mean two things.
What?
I'm not saying.
no, no. Next clue, the foaming cleanser,
Oh.
Oh.
stop paying elbow tax.
Mr. Clean.
No, The filming cleanser.
No, the 50s.
Ajax.
Ajax,
Oh,
there we go.
I helped you on that one.
No,
I think you're giving too many hints.
she was a cleaning fanatic.
In
Yeah.
1957, thousands of kids waited in line to see,
The Beatles. They waited for us to leave California, I mean, leave Milwaukee. Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis.
No,
Elvis Presley?
no,
57.
1957. Oh, Beatles. I said that.
clue, the family lived in Texas.
The family. George Bush.
Ewing?
The what?
Final clue, rabies became a problem.
Rabies? Rabies. You gotta get a shot.
Yes.
Oh! Go ahead. No.
Come on, Jack.
1957, standing in line to see a
Polio
family that
shots.
lived in Texas who had a problem with rabies.
Oh, who was that?
Karen?
Every answer is not Karen.
It's a safe bet.
The answer is Old Yeller.
Oh! Never saw it.
Oh, here's a good one. In 1955, and I might add.
That's
on
your year of birth.
On April 15th, 1955,
I know that date very good.
Des Plaines, Illinois, became the home of the first.
You were there in Des Plaines.
Yeah, I opened up a grocery store.
Yeah.
Olio.
Oh, I know, hold it, I know. McDonald's.
Yes.
And I got a trivia question.
Yeah.
On their opening day, they had balloons and, what do they call it, anti-frame ushers and everything, and limousines. And who was the singing group who sang at their grand opening?
In 57?
Yeah.
55.
And what was the song?
55.
It was
What
the
was-
Osmonds and it.
No,
Jackson 5.
no.
No.
The song was Up, Up and Away.
Oh, the
Oh, the New
air
Christy Minstrels.
supply.
No.
No.
Up, Up and Away. The Fifth Dimension.
Fifth Dimension.
Oh, yeah, the Fifth Dimension.
Remember that, Kurt?
I like it.
How about that from my
I
mind?
did find out later.
Yeah.
Yeah, McDonald's, the first McDonald's opened the day I was born.
That's so.
No, that was.
I'm not sure what that says about it.
McDonald's opened it somewhere. They didn't open it.
Los
in-
Yes,
Yeah,
in
Des
Des
Plaines.
Plaines.
Des Plaines, Illinois, the day I was born.
Yeah, Des Plaines,
I'm
Illinois.
sure they have researched.
He looked it up, Arlene, don't
I
tell.
believe.
Now Hamburger U is just on the west side of O'Hare Airport.
20 million
In the
sold.
50s,
Yes.
a
Yes.
great way to earn a free toaster was to
Open
Start
a
a
bank account.
savings account.
Go to a
Open a
movie.
checking account.
Buy a CD.
see, yeah,
Certificate of deposit.
In the 50s.
in the 50s.
Go on to make a deal.
They took a licking.
And kept on taking.
Timex.
Timex.
Oh, what's
Now,
that
to
got
get
to
a
do with a
toaster from a
toaster?
Timex? No.
No.
Great way to get a free toaster.
Buy a time.
So-
Oh, with Green Stash.
All right, Joey.
That was it.
In the 70s,
Yes.
which child skipped school to get a fake ID to be able to vote?
Jeez.
It was just coincidental, by the way, that the legal drinking age was at the same time.
Kurt.
Carrick.
That's gotta be Kurt.
Kurt.
No.
Karen. It's not Karen.
What was the
She
year?
was in the
In the 70s.
Karen.
70s?
I have no.
Annette.
Couldn't narrow it down too close, otherwise
Yeah,
they'd give it
sure.
away.
Goddamn Bill.
In the 70s, which child skipped school to get a fake ID to be able to vote?
Kurt.
No, I
Ellen.
said that already.
70s.
Ellen.
Nope.
No.
That'd be a young one. Got their name again?
Dean.
Oh, it's impossible.
We're picking through them all. Rick. Ralph Edwards presented
This is your life.
in 1958. Charles Van Doren was the focal point of
He won that game
Pyramid.
show, that game show.
$64 whatever.
$1 million.
$6,400.
Or
$64,000.
yes, but what was the bigger issue of the $64,000?
He
he
cheated.
cheated.
There we go. The TV quiz show scandal.
Yeah.
Well, that was a tie. I think we
Oh,
said
no,
that.
we don't, no, that was
Everybody
us,
got
it's
that one.
okay.
Oh,
it's
all
fine.
right.
We'll take
That was
that.
us.
We'll take
Don't
that.
show no favoritism.
No, we'll take it.
In 1955, a wonderful year by the way,
He
the
keeps saying it.
superhero who finally got his own TV show was
Superman.
Jeez, 55.
Superman?
Frank Sinatra.
Green Hornet.
He is a superhero.
Harry
in
Como?
Nancy.
No.
Here I Come to Save the Day.
Boy, Jared, you wear one Money Mouse costume for the rest of your life. You're Mickey Mouse.
I'm not sure it was
Perfected it
Karen.
too when you said it on Halloween.
In the 40s,
Oh, boy.
every Tuesday night,
Texaco Star Theater.
Johnson Wax brought you
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Hey, oh, are you old?
I studied hard for this.
Oh, you bet.
in 1940.
You flunked your urines.
Henry Stimson drew a number that started.
The draft.
Draft.
Ah,
Oh, we got
that one was near and
multiple.
dear to everybody's heart, huh?
Multiple, yeah.
I was only
Why?
In
5
1940.
years old. How would I know that?
In 1940, the most famous Hoosier attorney was.
Who's your attorney?
Who's your attorney?
Indiana.
I don't know, but I'm gonna get one.
Indiana attorney.
He beat Dewey.
Go ahead, you know this. You're
What is
old.
he, Truman?
God damn.
Truman.
Karen.
He beat
I don't like you anymore.
He beat Dewey.
I never liked you to begin with.
Truman.
No, it
No,
wasn't
Truman
that.
wasn't an attorney.
We're too
Indiana.
much alike.
Hoosier attorney. 40?
1940, most famous Hoosier attorney
Jeez.
who beat Dewey and Huey and Louie.
Adlai Stevenson.
No,
No.
Hoosier is
he
over.
never
He was slated to oppose Roosevelt.
Wilkie.
There we go.
Wendell.
A horse's tail is nice and silky. Lift it up and you see Wilkie.
Wilkie.
That's good, Joe, that's good.
That was his campaign.
Wendell.
In 1942,
42.
America and Japan both claimed victory after the.
Oh, Ray, you know this.
Pearl Harbor?
No.
Midway.
Midway.
Baton.
No.
Iwo Jima.
Okinawa.
They each lost a carrier.
Wake Island.
Okinawa.
Battle of
Guam.
Wasn't it Wake Island?
Midway.
Nope.
Guam.
Airplanes did all the work.
I said Pearl Harbor.
No.
No.
42, did you say?
1942.
Guadalcanal.
No, America and Japan both claimed victory after the.
Battle of.
Battle of Bulge? No.
Wrong continent.
That
It was
was
German,
German
that's the other
first
side.
World War, wasn't it?
Is Iwo Jima?
Nice.
No,
No, I
he
said
was
that.
45.
42, the Battle of the Coral Sea.
Oh, all
That's a hard one.
right, all right.
During the war years, children saved what?
Stamp.
Defense
Oh,
stamps.
No.
No,
See.
Savings bonds.
no.
Iron tin.
Saved tin
like
cans,
that.
Oh, we're getting
aluminum
close here.
foil.
Tin foil.
Tin foil.
Tin foil.
Yay!
Scrap iron, I thought, but.
And during those war years, no purse was without what?
No
Food stamps.
Ration stamps.
Ration
yes.
stamps.
How the hell do you know that?
I used to have them in my purse.
Back in the 40s, the musician with the most marriages was.
Artie Shaw.
Artie Shaw.
That's
I got it.
I knew that too.
I course.
Which children peed in the pool as their parents' plane they thought was flying overhead?
They all did,
The Lesso kids.
but off the diving board.
Uncle Joe and the
Travis
kids.
kids.
Read it again.
Which children peed in the pool as their parents' plane they thought was flying overhead?
Had to be the Kramer's
Travis
kid.
kids.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
Dad, don't give him credit.
That's funny.
I know who peed in the pool.
In 1942, many departing GIs would yell to each other,
Hope you all come back.
Yay!
Yell to each other.
Remember Pearl Harbor?
the yell
1940.
was so popular that it started a radio quiz show.
Who's your daddy?
Oh, that's bad.
A radio
I don't
quiz
think
show.
she had to yell that.
On the radio quiz show, the audience yelled it when contestants made their choice.
Oh, my gosh.
Let's make a deal?
No.
I like Richard.
I'm sorry, that didn't come around until the 90s. But
That makes sense.
the answer is, you'll be sorry.
Well, that goes right along with what you
Who's your daddy?
That's right.
In the early 1940s, before one car passed another, it would
Like
Lick
it's
its lights.
say hi.
Honk the horn.
honk the horn. There we go.
Right.
We still do that.
They still do that. I've seen that
And
happen.
back in the 1940s, every neighborhood had a
Watch,
Air raid warden.
air raid.
Airy word,
No, not in
yeah.
the 40s.
Why
Oh,
not?
yeah,
That's when
air
the war
raid.
was 40s.
in the 40s. He would sing out his trade.
Rex, a Rex, a Rex, a Ragman.
Yes.
What was that?
The ragman.
Rex, a Rex,
Oh, we were talking about that the other day.
Just earlier this afternoon.
Legs, buttholes.
Still while we're in the 40s, since we seem to be really fixed in there. In the 40s, scrambles was a term used while playing what?
Eggs.
In the 1940s, scrambles was a term used while playing football.
Pinochle, something like that?
No,
Skip rope. Scrambles.
were also hikes.
Football.
Soccer?
There was no soccer.
I never
Rugby
heard
was
of
a
scrambles.
And there was also hunching. Lord help me, I know what
Ah,
Now I know.
I was afraid to even say that, knowing where you were going with it, but nobody's got it?
No.
No.
The game was marbles.
Never heard of it. You should have said flicking.
Because of
Yeah, well, they
possible
do that all the
food
time.
shortages in 1945,
Say again?
because
Victory Garden.
of possible food shortages in 1945, American women were busy,
Not
Canning.
eating.
yes, but what was the phrase?
Preserving.
No,
Canning.
canning, but there was a name for it.
Pickling.
Food processing.
There
No.
was a lot of work involving the pressure cooker, canning is right, what was the term?
Preserving.
No.
Putting up.
Pudding.
I
I never
never
put up.
I did that during the war, after
He
the
was
war.
busy putting
before the
out.
war.
That's
I never-
Putting out.
I
never did that.
Put out before you can. Yeah.
Putting out, aren't you kind of getting
Who loved to play Loretta Young,
Me.
dressing up in mom's clothes and jewelry when
Oh,
left
my
home to
God.
babysit the younger children?
Had to be in it.
Has to be in there.
Uncle Joe.
Still does that.
Miss Karen.
Kathy really.
Kathy? Yes, that's correct.
That's funny.
Oh, my.
She said she almost got caught.
Who?
Kathy.
You're right there. You're a
That's news to me.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
Yeah, he said
One time she really almost got caught. She just ran upstairs.
In
Are you
1949,
sure that wasn't our kids?
Joe, you're always bragging. Always brag, brag, brag.
in 1949, Ronald Reagan earned more money than,
The president.
very
Yeah.
good.
Oh, you knew him. him.
Damn
That's not
Republican.
fair.
In 1946, Emperor Hirohito decreed that he was
Emperor for
Gay
life.
guy.
What did you say?
He was
Just
guilty.
one guy.
He was guilty.
No,
Emperor for life?
no. Emperor Hirohito
The
decreed that
supreme
he
and
was,
benevolent dictator, Fred.
Unimpeachable.
he called it a myth.
He was,
He committed harikari.
A hit or a myth?
he was the sun god.
No.
No.
He ate sushi
He
for the
wanted to be
first time.
regarded as an ordinary man.
Oh!
He declared that he was not a god.
Who knew?
Oh.
That's right, he did.
I was
Did you get
studying
that?
it.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too, me too. And you
In 1940, a new law created what?
misery.
No, that was around long before that.
40. A
In
new law
1940,
created
a new law created what?
the draft.
The draft?
No, he went through that already.
Yeah.
Not social security?
Saturday and Sunday were out.
Oh,
Gasless Sunday. No, that was
Drinking? Saturday and Sunday were
A
out?
new law created
40 day,
Oh.
40 hour.
A week!
40 hour
I thought it was when
No.
the health club was closed. I mean,
40-hour week, that's what it was.
1940,
my
wow.
goodness.
In the war years, again, World War II,
Yes?
a familiar piece of safety equipment became known as a
Gas
Condom.
mask.
who?
Condom.
Again with the condoms.
Read it
You
again.
know, you got condoms on the
During the war
The wrong place to have them.
Yes, right. Who knew? It doesn't do any good up here. During the war years, a familiar piece of safety equipment became known as a, your second page
Parachute.
resembles
A
a
piss pot.
full bosom.
A
What?
full
A what?
bosom.
A full bosom.
Oh.
May West.
A bra.
Mae
Yep.
West.
Oh,
Hey,
How do you know that?
Oh.
Oh, he was
Oh,
all.
I like
Ronald
mine
Reagan
better.
told me.
In the 1950s, Speedy was the
Gonzalez.
spokesman
Gonzalez.
for, in the 1950s, Speedy was the spokesman for,
Gonzalez.
Oh, no, a washer?
That was his last name.
Speedy was,
Wash
a
machine.
washer, a wash machine.
he had a magic wand.
Oh,
That's
what?
what
Mr. Clean.
No.
General Electric.
Crazy.
He wore a tablet on his head.
A what?
A tablet on his head.
General
Tablet.
Electric.
Speedy-
Westinghouse.
Speedy was the spokesman for what? He had a magic wand and a tablet on his head.
Oh, that's good. Alka-Seltzer.
Well, you
I'll
are.
You'll get your certificate in a few
heard
years, don't worry. Oh, yeah, and we're taking
I
up
like
some
that
kid presents too. so.
In the late 50s, people were traveling more because of what?
Cars.
Airplanes.
Gas.
Airplanes.
Late 50s?
In the late 50s, people were traveling more because of what?
They got married.
Airline prices were going down.
They didn't go and had more money.
There were more
Super highways. And who was the president then? Who did it?
Eisenhower.
Right.
No,
I was
no.
asking them.
Oh,
Eisenhower was 60.
Yes, no. He was
Eisenhower
the
was the
one
one
who
that
signed the
implemented
decree.
this,
Yeah,
the
he was in the
interstate
deal.
highway.
They still have signs on the highway that say Eisenhower Interstate System.
In the 70s, which child was finally able to wrestle the patriarch of the family into the pool?
Randy.
That we all know that, we just talked
Yeah.
about.
I heard about that.
The rest of this shit I gotta find out when I do.
In the early 50s,
That is a long time.
Well, the kids don't know it.
in the early 50s, one of the latest do-it-yourself products was,
In the late what?
in the early
In
50s,
the early.
one of the latest
Nancy.
do-it-yourself
Condoms.
products was, not condoms, no.
That's her standard answer.
Encourage
I
her.
know she's gonna stick with it till it's right.
She figured out the law that.
Do it yourself.
In the early 50s, one of the latest do-it-yourself products was
Rec room?
Cake mix.
something women would do to each other.
Oh,
All permanent.
I thought that was the start of the gay revolution.
Oh, I like condoms.
I've had them in that.
In 1959, a new flag appeared when,
When
Alaska
Alaska joined the Union.
no,
Hawaii.
in
Same year.
1950, Alaska joined in 49.
Alaska was
Just
first.
figured if it was
Right,
Alaska,
Alaska
it
was
was
49,
Hawaii.
Hawaii was
No, Alaska and Hawaii were the same year.
the
But
same
they
year.
didn't do the
Yeah.
flag.
Yeah.
Oh,
Eisenhower.
Hawaiian.
And Joe knows everything, so put that
Who
down.
accidentally gave away the fact that they had found the Christmas presents by exclaiming, "Oh, you're getting the purple one"?
Annette.
Annette, Karen,
You!
Renee, Joe,
Quit pointing fingers.
Who accidentally get Ellen?
Ellen.
Who?
They
Ellen.
found
What did she find?
She found Christmas presents.
They were she told all the kids.
They found the Christmas presents, but they didn't know whose it was, and Kathy unwrapped the one, and Ellen goes, "Oh, I got the purple one," because they found them ahead of time.
Oh, you didn't have perfect kids.
I
You're
didn't know
they were
that.
just like ours.
All right, I got a question.
Oh, no,
No, no.
forget it, he's got a,
No,
he's
In
got a written thing.
1953, Danny Thomas starred in
no.
Fire
Make Room for Daddy.
Make Room for Daddy.
That's
There we
it.
go.
I knew
I knew
that.
there was a father
I
thing.
knew that. Damn it.
And in the 50s, Jack Bailey hosted
Oh, God.
Oh,
Beetle Bailey?
No, no, no.
In 1950, Jack Bailey.
Jack Bailey
Who's your
hosted.
daddy?
Close, very close.
Daddy.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your mommy?
Very, very, very close.
Bailey's Irish Cream?
Gotta go to bed.
Second clue, the sadder the better.
Oh.
I never heard of
I didn't know that.
Oh, wow.
The sadder, the better?
The fatter the better?
The sadder.
Oh, the sadder.
And crowns were awarded.
King for birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bailey, Bailey.
Haley.
In the 50s,
Yeah.
TV's shortest and hairiest female impersonator was
Short. Some midget.
Shortest and hairiest. Wait, give us a minute to think about this.
Yeah, can we have a hint? Can I buy a vowel?
It took place on the Miller farm.
Kelly.
That-
Collie. Lassie.
Last year, and Timmy was stuck in the well.
What? Oh,
And
yeah.
Timmy was stuck in the well.
Oh, that's all you had to
Please,
say.
come.
You would have known.
No, I was thinking of some hairy thing.
Well, it was.
Well, he was a male. True.
Which child
Oh, no.
finally acknowledged being the one to pass gas while the entire crew stood by the side of the road?
Joe.
But a Joe.
Which child?
Which child finally acknowledged being the one to
It
pass
had to be
gas
Joe's.
while the entire crew stood by the side of the road?
You heard that wasn't her, was it?
Nancy.
No?
She blows.
Could have been.
Billy?
Karen.
It was John.
John!
You never told us.
I know he peed in the front of me. Where'd you get that from?
In the 40s, a big red sign hanging on your front door meant you were
Quarantine.
quarantined. Very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
a star?
We all said that.
No, I didn't.
Measles.
In 40,
Measles.
one of the most well-known war correspondents was
Ernie Pyle.
Ernie
Ernie
Pyle.
Pyle.
40s.
Oh, God,
He opened each report by saying, "This is London."
Oh,
yeah.
Edward R. Murrow?
Edward R. Murrow, yes.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Good one.
In 1942, Claude R. Wickard, W-I-C-K-A-R-D, had the idea for
And wicker furniture.
What was the year?
1942.
Was that wrong?
Claude Wickard
I think so. I think so.
had the idea for.
Must be wrong, he's ignoring me.
It made people feel like they were helping the war effort.
It helped with the war
It
effort
made people feel like they were helping with the war effort.
by bonds.
Cultivated patriotism.
Planted a victory garden.
Planting a
Yeah.
I was gonna say my dad.
Planted your dad? Well, no. In 1944, President Roosevelt signed,
In what?
in
Walter Peace
1944,
Conference.
President Roosevelt signed
The
what?
Declaration.
Social Security.
You're on the right track.
In Yalta?
NATO? Signed.
Sign.
It was in Yalta, right?
Social Security.
Close.
Oh, the WPA.
No?
No,
Tree planters.
no. No, that CCC, no, that was not.
No, that was before the.
Housing became more possible.
What was?
Housing,
GI Bill.
the GI Bill. And again, during the war years, communication was delayed by,
Which war?
Delayed?
Delayed?
Delayed.
Delayed by,
communication
what did
was
they call
delayed
it when it
by,
was- When you were,
10 seconds.
priorities, yeah.
Censorship.
censorship.
Yeah.
my letters got through.
In the late 1940s, one of the most famous draft dodgers was,
Joe, oh, the Muhammad Ali
Not
of,
the
No, no.
sorties.
The guy, he was an actor.
Yeah, it's Bill
he
Clinton.
played the accordion.
Oh,
Lawrence
Lawrence
Welk.
Welk. No, no,
Oh,
it
Myron
wasn't.
Ford?
No.
Played the accordion.
Wait, oh, I know who
And he
that
was
is.
a popular guest star on many shows.
Played the
Oh, I
accordion.
know who
Yeah,
that
who was that guy
Italian name.
that played on
Yes.
Italian name.
Yes.
What did you say?
Oh, I can't think of his
Italian.
name.
You know.
Cantino?
Dick
Cantino.
It's all back here, folks. It's all back.
Who was it?
Dick Cantino.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't come up with
A
that.
day ago.
Speaking of passing gas,
Joe.
which child was caught sticking their butt out of the window to pass gas?
Nancy? Joe.
Wasn't a kid.
I wasn't a kid. One of the two of you?
Oh, no. I'm afraid to guess.
Karen? Kurt?
Why do they always say?
I don't know.
Kenny?
Jesus, man.
No, that would be Ellen.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We were making a left-hand turn.
No, it was our house on Elwood. Mom caught her. We were in a bed. I did.
Daughter?
Yes, we were in a bedroom. You walked in on us.
So the guy on the street said, do you see the jaws on that guy?
He's smoking a cigar.
I should have.
In 1945,
45.
13 people were killed when an airplane crashed into,
Empire State Building.
yeah, everybody gets
We
that.
both got it. That's good. Yeah, good one.
4 people got it, not just.
In the early
I didn't say
40s,
that.
most people still had,
What
what?
year?
What
Sorry,
was
year
that?
it again.
In the early 1940s, most people still had
Athlete's feet.
Icebox.
an icebox. Still in the 40s, when the weather got cool, women wore what?
Halters?
Stadium boots.
Mittens. When the
Tights.
weather got
Oh, women got
stockings.
cool.
Scarf.
Shoes.
Garter belts.
No.
Snow pants.
Snuggies.
Mothers would remind their daughters to put them on.
Mittens.
No, I know.
Ear muffs.
Condoms.
Snow bats?
Parkers.
They had a Polish name. Come on, folks.
Bobby thinks condoms is.
I'm thinking
is
her.
the same thing as
One of these times it's gonna come out.
In the 1940s, ball bearing was the leading name in what?
Roller
skates.
skates. Yes. Oh, good, Artie. We're so good.
In 1948, blocked trains caused what?
blocked.
Blocked
Blocked trains.
trains.
caused what?
Constipation.
Give her a point for that
Fancy.
There goes the shit train.
They said it couldn't be done,
Block trains.
Oh,
and it became a round-the-clock operation.
I got something.
It caused,
Blocked trains caused something
What trains?
that they said couldn't be done, but became an around-the-clock operation.
Huh?
Schedule?
They raised
Scheduling?
them up on the second level, so that their
No,
engine could
no.
pull them out, because I heard of
A
that.
big mess.
Switching, reversing?
The Berlin Airlift.
Oh, very good. Very good.
In 1949, the French learned Le Jazz from who?
Our Blacks.
Dizzy Gillespie.
Close, close.
Louis Armstrong.
Exactly.
Good one.
During the war years, America's mythical heroine was...
Mythical hero.
Not Rosie.
Miss America?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Rosie the Riveter?
Rosie River.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he meant heroin. He
In the
meant
40s.
heroin.
The favorite heroine, yeah, that was Smack. In the 40s, busybodies were very fond of what?
Snooping.
In the 40s, only jazz musicians and
Busybodies were.
busybodies were very fond of what in the 1940s?
Disney.
Yeah.
Gossip.
Oh, it does.
You sometimes had to wait your turn.
I know. Party line.
Party lines, yes.
Busybody.
We had one.
Oh,
We all had them.
yeah, we all.
In 1946, Jimmy Stewart's first movie after being discharged from the service
The bunny
was...
30 seconds.
No, no,
No, the bunny one.
The Intercontinental airplane, he was,
Oh, Spirit of St. Louis?
no.
Christmas thing, the.
Ward Bond played a cop.
What? He what?
Ward Bond
That's
played a
it,
cop.
that's it, what you said, the
The
Christmas one.
Christmas thing.
Ring a bell and an angel gets his wings.
Yes, but that would be...
Wonderful world.
No,
It's a wonderful life.
it's a wonderful...
You're not better than I think, Bobby.
Yeah. Not got that without me.
Well, I know what the tinkle, yes.
Who, in the true spirit of Christmas, stole a Christmas tree?
Grinch. The Grinch.
Grinch.
The Grinch. Joe. Carrick.
Who, in the true spirit of Christmas, stole a Christmas tree?
Dick.
We bought it, we bought one real cheap, but I don't think we stole it.
I remember getting one for free after they wore it out at the elementary school. When the
You did.
No. When the janitor took down the tree after Christmas vacation started,
Yeah.
someone would go get the tree and put it up at our house. I always had to chop the top off because it was too big for the house.
I don't remember
Or just
that.
put it on the bottom.
Yeah.
Who did?
Dad, he'd get the tree from the elementary school.
Oh, you cheapskate.
That's how we'd always have the top of the tree. We'd
No,
do
I don't
extra
ever
Christmas.
remember
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Did you do that?
No, I remember one year.
I don't remember that.
I do, because he had to cut the top off, and that made a little tiny Christmas tree that John and
For
I put
him.
up in our room.
You're right.
Oh, that's
You're right.
The tree was too tall, because it was in the lobby of the school, and
I
that was too
remember.
tall for the
You
house.
probably did him a favor by getting him rid of
Hauling it out of there.
Oh, my.
You ever asked him
Well,
why
who
he
did
didn't
get
get it?
that? So who stole the Christmas tree?
Jack Lessel.
No.
Jack Lessel.
Now, that would be Kevin.
Your kids are.
Not in our years.
When will I get a hold of those little brats?
Yeah, you might want to send them an email real quick right now.
I want to know.
In the
all-
1940s.
The statute of limitations is
Yeah, that's elapsed on that. In the 1940s, most movie theaters would start their show with...
Matinee.
News.
Coming attractions.
News.
News.
Everyone
Let's
would
all go
stand.
to the lobby.
Everyone would stand.
Oh, the
National
National anthem.
God
God
bless
bless
America.
America.
America the
In the
beautiful.
halls of Montezuma.
She said it, I think.
It wasn't under
Pledge of
yet.
Allegiance.
There we go.
I don't remember that.
I don't either.
No, I don't remember.
In the 50s, defrosters worked overtime where?
In the
Refrigerators.
freezer.
Calculator.
Cars.
Cars. Windshields.
Getting close. Views were usually slanted.
Windshield.
Windshields.
My glasses.
Many speakers were featured.
Were you talking?
In the 1950s, defrosters worked overtime where views were usually slanted and many speakers were featured.
My radio.
What?
What is that?
I don't know.
Me either.
Me either.
The drive-in.
Oh!
Ow, of course.
In the 1950s, every little boy wanted to wear
Condoms.
You do know we're getting this down to posterity, okay?
It's gonna remind us of more than we really want to know.
The law of averages, say you're gonna get one.
That's
It was almost an endangered species.
Start over?
In the 1950s, every little boy wanted to wear
Long pants.
what?
Long pants.
Those were
Superman
things on the
t-shirt.
hats on
It was
it.
almost an endangered species.
Raccoon hat.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel
Coonskin
Boone.
hat.
Oh,
You got
yay, you didn't want a condom.
it. The boldest TV renegade of 1957 was.
The oldest.
Daniel Boone,
Oh.
1957.
57.
There was a lot of them, really.
Probably Bonanza.
He made his mark. The
Marcus
Zorro.
Zorro.
Davy Crockett.
Zorro.
That was a hell of a good hint.
Yes.
Which child, knowing their father's morning routine, was able to sneak back into the house while he was getting ready for work?
Probably
That's
Ken.
gotta be
That's-
Kurt.
Not one of ours.
You're not being blamed for everything.
And so far, you're admitting to
See,
nothing.
Exactly. That's what I'm.
Not one of ours because their father had no morning routine. That's how.
Why would he sneak back in the house?
Read it again.
They've been out all night.
Which child, knowing their father's morning routine, was able to sneak back into the house while he was getting ready for work?
Kevin?
Give us the answer.
Would never do that.
That would be Leanne.
We got proof for that.
Yeah.
It was Leanne. Read it again, please.
Maybe we should
I
put
remind
that
all
in
participants the
divorce.
statute of limitations has expired.
Yeah, we understand.
I think I remember that.
Never,
Never.
I'm glad that didn't come out during the trial.
Back in like the 50s, if you were like eccentric, you were like,
A hippie.
what?
Joe,
In the 50s.
way out there.
If you were like eccentric, you were like,
Weird,
hip.
Like,
like
out there.
lipstick was out.
lipstick was out.
Oh,
Black leotards were in.
uh,
Not a hippie?
Cool, man.
Hep?
oh.
Jack Kerouac, the beat. You were a beatnik.
Ah, Beatnik, yeah, right.
We were married with kids. We didn't know for
I
a
still,
beatnik.
didn't we put that picture up on
Oh,
the,
yeah. Yeah.
In 1958, the world began listening to what?
58.
Jazz.
Oh, no.
Frank Sinatra, no, Frank Sinatra.
No.
1958, Elvis.
listening to Radio
Beatles.
No. Listening.
In 1958, in 1962, someone in this room sent them to her godchildren. Godchild.
CD?
Condoms?
LC?
For his birthday.
Is that, those two are connected?
Well, it just happened to be that way. They were portable.
They were portable.
In 1958, the world began listening to something that was portable, which
Sony
you
Walkman?
sent me.
A radio.
Portable AM radio. yeah.
Who sent who?
And Bobby sent me one for my 7th
And
birthday.
Bobby?
Or Nancy, rather.
Get the goddamn straight there, will you?
In the 50s, after chugging a few brews, it became popular to do what?
Puke.
Well, put on a condom.
Start over?
In the 1950s, after chugging a few brews, it became popular to,
Make out, make out,
I said burp.
no,
you know
a
what?
moving car was the ideal location.
Make out.
Make out.
Nick.
Put out.
Moving car.
And it was
Moving
a
car.
Moving car,
Mooning, mooning.
yes.
Who did that?
Ellen.
In 1958, the world's best dressed female model was the,
Me.
In 1958?
Barbie.
Barbie doll.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
That's good.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't have any girls, you have to excuse me.
Which late blooming flower child got not one, but 2 tattoos?
Morning
An
star.
Share.
Ah, that was quick.
Who was it?
What
That
was the
would
answer?
be, that would be your chef.
Way to go, Mom.
Yeah, I got it.
Who was the answer?
Do you want to see him?
I never saw him.
Me either.
And you won't.
And
You might.
I can take a picture.
Give me credit for that one, Ted.
Oh yes, you got credit for that. In the 50s, one of TV's top game shows was,
Let's make a deal.
You bet your life.
in the 50s.
You betcha.
In the 50s. Top prize was $80 and a carton of Winston's.
Come on down.
Oh, that wasn't, what's my line?
No,
$80.
$8.
I got a
Truth
secret.
or con?
I've got a secret. In the 50s, Bert the Turtle told children to do what?
Use a condom.
It's so
You know, this is a timeless, it fits everywhere.
this is being recorded for posterity, right?
Back in the 50s, Bert the Turtle told children to do what?
Obey your parents.
Put a sock in it.
Something about Sesame Street.
Children practiced in school.
Hide their heads.
Brush your teeth.
You're on track there. Yeah.
Floss.
I am hide their
Yes, you
heads.
are, you're on track.
Hyperventilate?
You were
Duck
supposed
and
to.
roll.
Duck and cover.
Duck and cover.
Yeah.
right. That's when you duck down and kiss your ass goodbye.
I knew that.
In 1940, FDR's campaign slogan was,
Chicken in every pot.
No.
No, that was when you're right.
in 1940,
Yeah.
FDR's campaign
Don't change
slogan,
horses in the middle of the street.
yes, sir.
Very good.
Now, George should have done that.
Yeah, right from the start.
He wasn't
Which
right
child?
in those days.
Had to lift the toilet seat up and down 100 times while the sibling
Must
counted.
have been one of Joe's.
No,
While the sibling
While the
counted?
sibling counted.
no, they had to sit down, they didn't
That
have.
had to be Kurt.
We'll get to you.
I can't imagine.
That would be Joel lifting and Toby counting.
What did he do to deserve that?
He had to talk to these
Or probably
kids.
peeing over the seat.
No, he peed over the seat, exactly.
Peed over Joe.
Over the pool.
In the 1950s, spills were no longer a problem thanks to the popularity of,
Condoms.
Did you say spill?
spills, S-P-I-L-L-S.
Oh, spill.
In the 1950s, spills were no longer a problem thanks to the popularity of,
Funnels.
No.
Beer.
Paper towels.
it was a plastic wonder.
What?
What?
A plastic wonder.
Sponge.
A bin?
Saran wrap?
And came in over 50 colors and designs,
Oh,
That's
bone
what I
covers.
said.
No. I don't think they had that many colors
including the
back then.
infamous gray boomerangs.
Boomerang.
Okay, that ain't
I
Do you
have,
remember gray boomerangs?
I have never.
Never heard of
Karen, you don't remember gray boomerangs?
I must have missed that
For Micah.
year.
For Mike.
To wipe spills off. Don't you remember the gray boomerangs? That was what we had.
Yeah.
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 We
Oh,
never,
on
we
the
never
OS.
had
Did
that.
you make these up?
No.
We never had
That was
that.
for the wealthy people.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Back in the early 40s, if you had a silver star in your window, you
Now, you were
had,
a
Veteran
mother of
in
a
the service.
soldier
Overseas,
or a-
overseas.
child.
Not a dead
Child
one.
already-
missing
both
in
of them
action.
dead.
someone missing in the
action.
service, yes.
Yeah, right.
I knew it was something.
Don't we get a sister?
Which child claims to have been the perfect child and thus had those stories to share.
All of
Five
mine.
of
All
them.
of mine.
Kevin.
Randy, Karen, Joe, Toby, Trent. Dean.
Joe,
Gotta be Karen.
Yes, it was great.
Oh.
I'm
And
not buying
finally,
that one.
The last question of the night.
all right.
Who would like to announce the engagement of their own child?
Who would like to do that?
Who's getting engaged?
I don't have any.
Oh, he could. Oh, let's think about this.
Wait a minute, give us a
And
minute.
it's not me.
Who would like?
Thanks, Mom.
I don't Pedro, I don't know Pedro has a
Is
girlfriend.
Karen getting engaged?
Who would like to announce the engagement of their own child?
Oh my God.
Not Mel,
I
no
did
Mel.
not
is
get
there.
A lot of us would like to.
Your own child, your own child.
Your own child.
can't imagine.
I can't either.
Let's give it thought.
Read it again.
Okay.
Well,
leave it
Jay
like
is
this.
not
Who would like to
married, but God
announce
knows.
the engagement of their own child?
It won't be Joel because he broke and came and broke again and.
Kenny's been married twice already. Is he going for 3?
Hard to decipher
Have
who
you-
would like to. Might be a lot of us that would like to, but
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I only
Especially
calls
us.
them as I sees them here.
sure.
Have you talked to Karen lately? Do you know something?
I don't.
Everybody give up?
Yeah.
No.
You can hang on, but we're giving up.
Your kids are all
Your
married.
kid, no.
What do you mean?
Well.
Alicia.
Leanne?
I am married.
She
Leanne.
Your
She
child.
just
Oh, Leanne isn't divorced. Yeah, she's divorced.
I'm not thinking of my own.
Jared.
Leanne,
Oh, Jared! I don't know.
Now, Karen already begged off of that. That would be Kevin's daughter, Jessica, and her boyfriend.
Oh.
They got